Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alpha Pi Omega, Meiou Taxes 3.0 and Novgorod. The year is 1828 and we are doing good. I just let a couple of months pass before we could annex Shirvan, which we can do right now, so let's do it. I think that Shirvan is one of our last no, it's actually our last vassal. Cool, it's our last vassal, and once we annex him, we only have colonies. It's also going to smooth our border with the Turkish Empire, and it's gonna give us an outlook for the future of what we are going to do here. Now, my plan is nothing serious. We're not going to invade or anything like that. We're just going to annex. And we might have a chance here on getting the central banking and self-contained cartridges within a year. I'm not entirely sure how much. Okay, so we're even getting more monthly diplomatic power, so that is cool. We need 100 and we're using 6 per month, so this is gonna take about a year and a half. That's cool, that's fine. We're also increasing our diplomatic spy network in the Ottoman Empire. Okay, the risk of discovery is actually going up, so how much do we need? 40 or 60? Or is it 40? Okay. We might get there, you know, we'll see if we're lucky. The Republican tradition is increasing as well, that is great. And our stability is not dropping, it's actually increasing. Even though we further lowered the nobles' power. They are now, well, their actual power is increasing, but their privileges are lowered. Man, everything I say in this game I just have to correct immediately. So the seigneurial courts have been removed completely, the familial service has been removed completely, and the noble hierarchy has been removed completely, and we are at level 2 of the rural autonomy. We're getting 20% autonomy from nobles' power, a bit of base hierarchy, and a bit lowered necessary amount of bureaucrats per rural population. We're gonna remove that maybe till the end of the game, we'll see. The ceremonial court would be great though, that's... wow. That would actually lower a ton of corruption. And you know, quite honestly, we're having a huge amount of corruption, so maybe we should focus on the ceremonial court and remove that. It also lowers the prestige decay. Well, that's one thing to take into consideration. But, you know, that's about all there is to it. Now, while the nobles still have a lot of power, removing all of their privileges is quite honestly very good and very important for us. Because if I understand the welfare correctly, it's basically how well your people are doing everywhere. And if they're not basically sucked dry by the nobles, they will have, oh hey, our development in Samar has increased. They will have a bit more to invest into other stuff. Cool. Cool. Samar has gotten better. How are you? No difference. No difference. But the autonomy, as I mentioned before, is getting better. You can see it over here. We're seeing all kinds of orange, and that is decent. It takes to go all the way here to see a shade of red, and that's 88, so I think we're doing good. Not sure how Ochota is going to turn out. We have the irrigation there. The rural development is really not that big. But, you know, other than that, things are fine. I haven't really given an order to build the harbridge here, though. That kind of sucks. It would be beneficial for us in the long run, but what can you do? The good news is that we're back to positive numbers, though. The economy is picking up. I'm happy about that. So we're not going to bleed out into this repair. All of our armies are drilling, and we have the African and Gotland detachment, which are fairly small and not that necessary. Next year we're going to have a wave of cores done which are going to remove the overextension, which will lower the autonomy and era corruption and stability decay. And then we'll be one empire again, which is awesome. As far as the religion goes, though, we are not doing good here. Actually, it's December. What can we get? Huh, we'll be able to get the central banking. Okay, let's get them together next year. But what I was trying to say here is that we're not doing that great on the religion. Now, there are some that are, okay, like these two, Poltava and Zaporozhye, are at 2.8%, which would be nice if we had the, where is it? This one, enforced religious law. That one will give us extra missionary strength of 3%, but it lowers the tolerance, so basically we get a bit more of a penalty. And Zaporozhye, I think it's here somewhere. Where are you, Zaporozhye? Oh, that province is so familiar, it has to be here somewhere. Okay, I give up. Zaporozhye. That's not what I was looking for. Oh, this one. Oh, it got renamed. Priazovia. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, Priazovia would have. Okay, that's 5.2. No, here is Zaporozhye. Okay, cool. I'm just blind. So you have 2.6. No unrest, which is probably due to revolt. Yes. And you have minus 4.1. So if we send a missionary, that would escalate by 2%. Plus we would have the intolerance increase the unrest by a bit. So yeah, I think we would be pretty much at 0. But later on, we'll be fine. You know, it's getting closer to where we need to get it. Anyway, now we can take both the central banking and the self-contained cartridges. Central banking. Since banknotes were now backed up with gold, the government gave a monopoly on printing them over to central bank. In exchange for this power, the bank was required to print only as many notes as they could back up with their reserve, or with reasonable loans. So yearly interest is lowered. We get extra settler growth, which is unfortunately no longer any good for us, and we got the Clipper. The Clipper, last ship that we can get. And self-contained cartridges. Self-contained cartridges, level 51 military tech. Self-contained cartridges increased reloading speed and the reliability of guns considerably. Infantry fire and cavalry fire increased by 0.1. Awesome. So let's check out, where do we have the transport fleet? Here. So you guys have 7 cannons, 16 house size and speed of 6. While the Clippers have speed of 10, 11 cannons and 23 house size, so there are a major upgrade. We would need 440 gold though to upgrade you, which we don't. So there's that. There's that, everyone. Not much I can say about that. Oh well. Hey, we could reform indirect taxation, but that would make everyone furious. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make people mad. They are already mad. Well, we have the Crimean separatists raised, and I actually destroyed one of their armies before I could even start recording. The second one will be destroyed now. These revolts are starting to get really easy to crush. Not complaining, mind you, it's just, you know, it's kind of cool. And we have just cored all of the provinces with, I think, one exception that is going to be finished on 20th of November. Is that correct? Wait, where is it? Here. Oh yes. The biggest province, the local capital, Mazandaran, is still coring. Wow, why did did you take so long in dealing with them? That is weird. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We are going to annex Shirvan also within a month or so. So this is a year of great changes for us. Nice. So let's check this this area. We haven't really looked into it much. We have some harborages here. We have some roads. Nothing major, and most of these are wastelands along the desert. Shrub highlands. Our influence over Shirvan has expired. Well, I don't think we need it. Golastan. Yeah, these coastal provinces are very well developed. Like this one, having 11 is not bad. Could be considered a local capital. Has even a bit of irrigation. So investing in it in the future might be a good idea. Might just be. They will need to make these into states, and to make these into states, I'm gonna wait for Shirvan to finish annexing, because then we might have to core all of these provinces. We actually lost one of our generals, so let's hire a new one. Yaropolk Volkonsky. Well, that's a name. I'm not gonna lie, that is a name. A name worthy of a general. So are you paused? Yes. Try to fight them off. And we annexed Shirvan. So you guys are getting that leader. And you're gonna drill. And wow, we can start converting immediately. Dang. Okay, so what states can we create? We can create one here. One here. Okay, so just 2. That ought to be good. Okay, that's 89 to core all of these, and 21 to core all of these. Nice. So welcome into our territory, you guys. You have a bit of unrest due to the separatism, but as we annex you, we get 3 cores here. Wait, you guys don't have a fort? Oh, because that's not part of Shirvan. These are part of Shirvan. Okay, so we can raise these to have the border secure. I know it's a bit of a waste, but you know, you never know what the Turks will try to do or think about doing. And if they come, they would have to go through here. And if they want to get to us, they would have to go through here. Or I don't know if they can. I mean, can I test it out like this? Yeah, you have to go around, so these border provinces are really just decorative. And there's no way you can get through here. Okay, cool. I'll take that. It's not a bad thing. Now, the question is, do we start instituting harsher policies? Yeah, there are a couple of provinces that we could start converting. So let's go for that and deal with the fallout. So Derbent will be the first one to go, and Baku will be the second one to go. So you guys will now be turned to true faith. So you guys and you guys need to be converted. We're starting with weird provinces like at the edge of the empire. Well, I would expect to start here, but well, what can you do? We're also starting to get a decent amount of money, which is really good. Circassian separatists. Circassia and Shangpu. Okay, do we have any forts here? No, we have Seversky Donetsk, and we have you, and then Shatkala. So you guys will raise in this area, and we'll need to send an army there. Mstisov is actually ruthless. That's interesting. Can't say much about it. 64. Oh, I think I haven't mentioned that he's a scholar, which is, you know, decent. We don't need any expeditions, everything is fine. Missionaries working, armies moving. We got a merchant. We got an extra merchant. 41. Yeah, I think we're starting to fox a bit based on how much we're getting from our colonies, which is not bad, but is anything happening in there? I don't think so. Everything seems to be fine. Okay, how are you guys on development? Oh, okay, you have some nice provinces. 6, 5, 5 here. This one has 8. Okay, and 6. The rest is about 1 or 2. What about Alaskaya Oblast? They got some. Wow, I would have not expected these ones to be 4. Okay. This one is 5, this one is 5, and this one is 6. And what about New Siberia? Wow, New Siberia has 12. There's actually a fledgling city here. 55,000 people. There's 90 here, 9, 8, 5. Oh, there's 13 here. So this is actually more developed than the coastal province. It's 2, 9, and there's 1, 11. 41,000 people living here. Okay. Not bad at all. They're getting good. What about Henrissa? Oh, that's nice. They have nothing. Florida has 1 province. You guys got 1 province. New Crimea, Portuguese Texas. Castilian and Mexico. Yeah. They got some decent provinces from the natives. There's Mexico, and I'm kind of sad what they done to it. It's almost destroyed. There's English Mexico and Castilian Mexico. That province has been probably plundered more times than they can name. Oh hey, and we can, I forgot about that, infiltrate the administration of the Turkish Empire. Yeah, they hate us. There's no way we can do anything with it. Yeah, that's 75, 150, 250, 251. Yeah. We could get it to maybe 151 relation, and that's not worth it. So sowing discontent, take 80, sabotage reputation, agitate for liberty, sign the merchants, corrupt officials. Well, let's see what they have. There's 43,000, 56,000 men here, and they got 63,000 here. Okay, so their army is about, 120k. We have 88k. And our enforcement is dropping for some goddamn reason. I don't know why. That sucks. Well, what can you do? So will you guys raise anytime soon? You might raise in Shapsuk or Circassia. Okay, so either one of these provinces is going to be it. I'm okay with that. So 655, that brings me to the idea that we wanted to build the port in Ochota. It was actually kind of expensive, and we wanted to build the farmlands in Samar. There's ore, so we need to go a bit here. They're still not finished. They're very close to being finished, but not finished at all. Reviews, yes. I wanted to... Oh hey! Okay. Mstisław Tolstoy has increased his fire skill. Still got the 85k here. But we don't need to go into war against Spain anymore because we got all that we wanted to. How are we doing on the Canadian? Oh wow, only 13%. That's kind of almost as 11. We might want to create a fleet to work here, but having 0 naval materials is going to make it excessively hard. Dang it. So, how's the revision? Well, we're both working at it. Shirvan is next, so we can get this entire territory that we just gained to the True Faith. Then Chechnya. And then Poltava. Okay, and Zaporizhia. Okay. So this makes sense. So we can basically convert these guys, and we can convert these guys. So the connection here will be a bit shabby, and of course we can't do anything with these guys, but that's to be expected. You guys go and deal with them. They do have a leader, but there's so many more of you, and you got a way better leader, so this should be easy. And I get to... Wow, we outnumbered them and everything. Though I was expecting them not to have cavalry, I'm not gonna lie. So let's slow it down and enjoy the fight. Yeah, this is decimation. The our morale is precarious, so low. We are fine. We are fine. Nice. And continue drawing, my lovelies. One thing that I'm actually considering, though, is that as we have colonies, and I don't know what their income is like, we might want to consider donating to them. So let's see what their income is. You guys are okay. Oh, all of them are okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I can still give you some subsidies and double your income. Let's make it for 100 years. And I don't have any other... Okay, I'm gonna give them subsidies, each of them of about 2 gold. That's gonna make their development way easier. They're making money though, that's good. But, you know, with our help, it's gonna, you know, at least triple. Now Kanatskaya Oblast should be making, instead of 1, like 3 gold. Well, we'll have to see it after it reflects here. So the original balance is 0.78, and with the new subsidies that we are going to give them, it's gonna turn to 2.18. Okay, I think that is decent. So yeah, I guess that's all for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, where we are just gonna continue to coast. Novgorod is a happy place to live. It's not, you know, it's a harsh land in some places, but we rule gently. You know, it's a republic still, so we have to remember that.